Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're off and running from Houston. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First play is to the air. Pride coming out throwing, but the defender there to stop it. It's going to be 2nd down as they knock it away. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard. But this looks a whole lot more like an attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Cougar 19.
Dropping back to throw. He's trying to push the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock, test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Go! 19, Tiger, 19.
Still sticking with the passing game. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Quickly on the slant. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
He's going to throw this one. Short pass brought in. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins. I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot cut. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season you won't. In that case, you went right through.
Cool, all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
18. What's that?
Stroud in the air to start us off. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Tony. 11.
First down throw by Stroud. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Stroud from the pistol. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down at the line.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw if you're about to get smacked.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Oh, ready. 18. What's that?
Third and long for him here. Drops it underneath. Swift. That's the first down, and he's still going. And they're going to bring him down, but what a great effort. He moves this all the way down inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas. Angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... the ball can hit the ground on this side.
The right side, no has it. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Texans one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
19, Charger, 19.
Airing it out to start this drive. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Throwing now off the play action. Got locked behind this one. Downfield it goes. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
Listen, this guy's reputation certainly precedes him in any game he's on the field, but it doesn't always keep QBs away from challenging him, especially early. But you know what will deter quarterbacks? Results, and those are the results he's looking for.
Okay, ready?
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Come on, come on.
Air it out on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Has it at the 37. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. They go play action with Stroud. It's his running back. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
All right.
The give here on 2nd. And he will not get the first, but this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
It's 3rd and
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. He's got it at the 6. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation. They'll try and punch it in. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stings.
Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
All right. Hey, south. 118. What's up? Flat. Good.
And they'll pitch it out to him. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. He gets a chunk of 4 yards, leaving them just a yard from the end zone. 3rd and goal.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. 7-3 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Texans with a chance to score.
18. Outside. Hey,
He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run. In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
And with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. He'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
New set of downs from 37.
Ready. Ready.
And off running left. It's a chance. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. And stick with Achane. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Trying to throw this from the gun. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
19 Charger, 19, 79 Bronco, 18 Randall, 18 Randall.
They're going play action. Finds a man right side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
From the red zone on 1st. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
I know that completion formation doesn't move the chains, I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out in the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. They are throwing it again. Finds his back, Achane. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Come on. Hey.
They're going to try and throw it here. Complete beyond the marker. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Young Hui Koo on for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns tie things 10-10. And we'll pause here for an injured Texans player. Looks like he's shaken up, and they'll get someone out there to look at him. Now, after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. Finds some space. He's past the 30. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
All right. Ready? Why, Tony.
Now it's Stroud. That's him on the quick hitter. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Wow, what's that? 19 Texas.
To the air, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not at the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Tony. Hey, uno.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go now. 60. Ready.
Running left. Here's Achane. He'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. We've got a good one so far. We are all tied up, and we have hit our 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
COVID-19.
Back to throw. He brings it in. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or with big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Texans bring out an extra DB on this 3rd down. Trying to pick it up here with H.A. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and goal, Cleveland.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Complete on the option. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And quarterback run here. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Defense made the stand last time. Do they have another one in them here on 3rd and goal?
Come on. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Buys time, rolling right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1.
Get it. Ready.
They'll throw for it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take the lead just before halftime. Koo on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. Koo all lined up and ready to put this one away. Noel to return this. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
18. What's up?
Motion.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
18. Hey, uno more.
Stroud to throw again on second. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. To the air on third and long. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Fails to find his running back. And that brings up fourth and long. The Texans set to punt. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss and now gets this one away. He's got it at the 24. And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Cool, all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Go. 18.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Look the hot.
From the gun, Stroud. Finds him on the crossing route. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Here we go. 18. Hey, south.
Shotgun now for Stroud. This one's out to Noel, left side. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That one hits for 30. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
Stroud to throw on first down. Noel's got it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Oh, ready.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
On play action, here's Stroud. The right side, no one has it. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Texans make it 17 all.
17. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Ready.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. 25 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
They go play action on first down. He's got a Nneka Egbuka. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns grab the lead on their first series of the half. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights.
17.
And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7.
Set to kick off.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10.
Oh, right. 18. What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Walking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be first down, Houston. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Oh, right.
Stroud throwing here on first. Short pass brought in. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Me.
Back now, pressure coming. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10.
Wow, what's that? 18. What's that?
Here's Stroud again. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Now here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, and it's headed the other way.
Hey, Uno Mars.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Got his man, this is Noel. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
2J. 12.
The Texans can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans tie this game up.
Ties the game 24-24. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go.
Airing it out to start this drive. He's got it over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense to the line. This is 2nd and 4. Running with Achan here out of the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Throwing off the play fake. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
The Browns are lined up to punt. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. Secures this at the 17. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
All right. Tony.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to us. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
18. Let's hit.
Looking to throw. Stroud. He finds his running back. Nice work. Complete. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. Big gain. 14 on the play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
All right. Hey, South. 18. Let's hit. Hey, uno. Why, Tony.
1st down throw by Stroud. Flush out now to his left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's been a high-scoring game so far, but we're still tied 24-all to begin the final frame. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Oh, right. 118. That's it.
The play clock down to just 2 seconds, but we get a timeout call. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 118. That's it. Hey, uno more.
To the air, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
118. That's it. Movement.
Stroud. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Throwing is Stroud. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Here we go. 118. That's it.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? Oh, the great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
11. Come on.
1st down, Stroud. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 118. 19 Texas.
Again, Stroud. Broke him out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Let's go. Tony.
He's back to throw. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. Throwing again, it's Stroud. And He's conked, and it's Higgins again. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Oh, hey. 118. What's that? Hey.
They'll send him up the middle. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1.
Stop short of the
Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Hey, uno.
They go to him again. And he's going to find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 4th quarter lead. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
31. Browns 24.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Set to kick off.
Return starts at the 3. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own 17-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Rolling from the gun here. Little off centers, man, just couldn't adjust to it. Tried getting it to Emeka Egbuka, and it sets up 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. The defense knew it, that's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ready.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. 19. 19 Wyatt.
Looking to throw. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. 4th down, that much tougher.
There was a theory some years ago, Kate, that you would never run play action on 3rd and extra long like this because that play action is really not going to affect the defense. But what you got to understand is many times you're running that play action because of the great protection. You're actually trying to give that quarterback an extra beat. Well, it didn't work out that time.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That's cut beyond the marker. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. We've set it down from 37. We'll look to throw it. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Setting up to pass. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Here he is to throw. Throw left side, complete. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Back to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. Has it at the back of the end zone, but the throw carries him out of bounds. It's incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
18, Rattler. Here we go, here we go. 18, got 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They're going play action. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
Here we check,
To throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th and long.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Short pass brought in. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Line up the design keeper. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. Drawn up for it. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Here we go.
Likely going to see him take a knee here. Force him to burn a timeout. Conserve a little of that clock. And drawn up for him. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. On now comes their punter. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Warriors 70, 60 Eagles, 60.
They'll throw to begin this drive. That one's complete over the middle. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. So it's a win for the Texans. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything